Hi Libras, and welcome to your weekly reading for November 18th through the 24th. I'm going to be taking a look at what's coming up for you for the week ahead. I'm going to start by looking at your current situation, where things are heading for you for the remainder of the week, the internal, external energies affecting your situation, as well as your outcome. This is general. It may not resonate for everyone. If it does, go ahead and hit that like button. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel as it helps me to pick up on your energy for all future reads. And please remember that time is fluid, so this could be something that happened in your past, currently in your present, or coming up in your future. However, the focus is for this week of November 18th through the 24th. And at the end of your reading, I will be pulling an oracle message for you from the Sacred Traveler Oracle deck to give us some more insight, guidance, and clarification on your situation. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump right in. For Libra, please show me where they're currently at in life for November 18th through the 24th, where things are heading for them through the remainder of the week, as well as their outcome. Things are tough, Libra, and I feel like they've been tough for a little while. You're trying to decide on what you should do. You keep trying to restore and find the balance. There's a lot of frustration happening in your life, though. So I had the Two of Pentacles come out as an additional energy here in your reading, but the overall energy to your reading is the Knight of Swords. So you're trying to stay focused. You're trying to stay positive. You're trying to learn from things happening in your life, like mistakes happening or tough situations. And currently we have the Ten of Swords that comes out for your current situation of hitting rock bottom and feeling like either people are betraying you, there's endings that are happening, you're just feeling like this, I'm tired of this, and is it ever going to get better? I will tell you, Libra, just like anything that's really good, it doesn't last forever, right? But the wheel is constantly turning. That doesn't mean that something that's good is not going to last forever and going to be gone forever. It just means that the wheel will turn, and sometimes we go through tough situations. And when we go through those tough situations and challenges, that's when we feel like, gosh, everything is so bad and it's been bad for a while. Is it ever going to get better? You're on the verge of things changing. You can't see it right now, but things are being worked out behind the curtains, behind the scene for you. But I get that you are trying so hard to be optimistic. Where things are heading for you for the remainder of the week, we have the Nine of Wands. And so feeling hurt, when you're going through a tough situation, a tough ending, hitting rock bottom, especially leaving something behind where people have betrayed you, or just feeling like things are just not improving, and is this darkness going to end where the light will come out and shine again? Yes, it just feels difficult. However, that Ten of Swords doesn't last forever, so don't feel it's gonna be there forever. This Nine of Wands here of where things are heading for you for the remainder of the week, even though there's this hurtness, right? You're tired of feeling hurt by others, feeling hurt by situations, and you're tired of feeling, bruised and having to battle in situations that you just don't want to deal with. And I absolutely understand. What I want you to notice in this card right here is this person's not laying down anymore. Do you see how your situation is changing through the week? You're going from, being on rock bottom and down on the ground to getting back up and supporting yourself. You're standing through this. You're finding that inner strength. You're building this wall of these wands around you of, what? These people that have hurt me, these situations that have hurt me, I'm now going to build a strong, super strong infrastructure. We're not even going to call it a foundation. We're going to call this an infrastructure of you are reinforcing that foundation because you're tired of feeling hurt. You're tired of going through the tough situations. You want things to get better and you're not giving up. You're picking yourself up and you're supporting yourself and you're saying, I have one last wand. That one last one, I'm not going to, even though these things have happened, I am not going to allow myself to be hurt again. I'm going to move forward with a lot of incredible strength here. And you're almost ready for it as well. So the Hierophant comes out as your internal energy affecting your situation. And it does feel like some of you have been really connecting with spirituality or a higher being, like, you know, praying and things like that. If you believe in God, if you don't believe in God, that's up to you. But, you know, asking the universe for guidance or spirit guides for guidance, or people, like, you know, not people per se, because I don't see you really reaching out to people and saying, I need your help, but trying to find that wisdom, maybe listening to people who are giving wisdom, you know, a teacher that's very wise, that's telling you certain things and you're listening, like, I never thought of things that way. Maybe I should do things this way. But there is that, you know, like an institution of wisdom that is there with that Hierophant, someone who's been through it all or been through so much in life, you know, saying how they've gone through things, and it's making you feel like there's hope beyond this tough time here. And there absolutely is. And I like how you're not giving up. And I know it's been hard because I feel like it was very difficult in your last reading as well. But things are changing. I get it. You're tired. You're tired of feeling like, when is it going to change? But hang in there, Libra. Just like I told you in your last reading, hang in there. Things start improving. And especially whatever you can't control, give it to the universe. Give it to God if you believe in God. Give it to your spirit guides. You take care of what you can, and you use that wand to support yourself and hold yourself up while, you know, the universe, spirit guides, God help to create that barrier to keep out the pain and actually start improving your life. That's going to happen with affirmations, positivity of waking up and being grateful for each day that you get to wake up, you know, because not every day is promised, right? So it's hard. We get busy, we wake up, and sometimes it's not the first thing we think of, but if you remember, wake up and be grateful that you get to wake up, because not everybody does. Where things are heading, or we're not there yet. Where things are heading for the remainder of the week, we have that there. But the external energy, because I was looking at it because it's fast movement and things moving quickly. The external energy around you is the Eight of Wands. So there's this fast moving energy. Okay, the universe is working for you, and you're going to be presented with different things that happen quickly. So pay attention. Okay, because these can be things that are going to be good for you. These are going to be signs, signals, subliminal messages that come in to let you know, Libra, it's gonna be okay. You're almost there. You're almost through this really tough situation, and you're picking yourself back up. So, you know, you're starting to feel a little better. It's just taking some time. The outcome here is the Moon, of trusting in the unknown and knowing that there are things, you know, being hidden, but they're working out for your highest good here. So let's go ahead and start clarifying, and we're going to look at what, you know, the situation you're currently in is. This can come in a form of many different things. Some of you, it could be a relationship or relationships. And others of you, it could be something about your personal life, you know, your career life, things like that. But whatever it is, I just see that things are starting to shift. That wheel is starting to turn out of what feels difficult is now getting a little, you know, less difficult. It's getting better, but hang in there. And no matter where, things took you, as far as, you know, feeling wounded, feeling knocked down from time and time again, lately, things are shifting to where you're picking yourself back up. And I love that for you. I really do. So give yourself a pat on the back, you know, do something kind for yourself, that watch a good movie, relax a little bit, whatever you can do. Allow yourself a little bit of grace and appreciation with how you're picking yourself up out of a very tough situation here. So let's clarify this Ten of Swords here. Yeah. It's a lot. Life has obstacles for all of us, and we all go through our own, situation. Someone once told me, if you feel that your challenges in life or what you're going through is really difficult, and you feel like your problems are really difficult, you should reach into like a fishbowl, have everybody write down their own problems, reach into a fishbowl and draw something out. And I guarantee that somebody else is going to have it, worse than you do. That's not to say that, your situation shouldn't be validated. It's just to say that we all go through our own different challenges, right? And so the point of that is to look towards the brighter side of things, even in the most difficult moments, which can be very hard to do. And I personally know that with a lot of things that I've gone through in life, and not just loss of jobs or friendships or, romantic relationships, but also losing people in general and going through losses, especially when losses of losing loved ones who have passed to the other side. And it happens in a domino effect of people that are close to you. So, we can go through a lot of different things, but how we handle things, how we look towards the more positive is going to help your situation, helps everybody's situation. But you're grieving, if you're going through a grieving situation, even if it is financial or a relationship of love, your griever's bill of rights is a real thing, and you should look that up. Look it up on any search engine and respect yourself enough to adhere to the things that your griever's bill of rights says. Take time for yourself. It's okay to say no. It's okay to, pull yourself out of situations that you don't want to go to, that you're not ready for as well. And we all go through our own situations. So respect your limits and what your intuition tells you and how you feel in the moment of certain things. So, okay, now going to this, clarification is the Ten of Swords, the Justice card, and the King of Pentacles. And that's why I really got into what I was saying, because, you're going through such a difficult situation. You feel like I've really hit rock bottom. Things are really over. This is the worst of the worst right now. You're ready for balance to be restored, especially when it comes to financial security, finances, and just overall stability and security in your life. And you feel like you keep getting knocked down. You keep getting hurt by situations that you try and find support in, or you're trying to pick yourself up out of. But I will also say that Nine of Wands coming out at the bottom of the deck is shifting into this Nine of Wands of what you're moving into through the week, which is saying you're a lot stronger than you give yourself credit for, Libra. So even though something feels very difficult, that balance, your power of self-sufficiency, of stability that you need to have, having a structured schedule for yourself, just things getting back on track is going to happen. Don't give up on yourself, okay? So that Nine of Wands is saying, remember how strong you actually are, that even though through those situations, and even though you feel that, remember you're a warrior. Remember nobody can keep you down. And I love this for you, because what I love is that you're being reminded that you are worth everything. Your life is worth everything. Your happiness is worth everything. And you were here, you were made and put here on this, little planet that we have in this big universe for a reason. You were made for a reason. And it's, if you're like, I haven't discovered my purpose and I don't know what it is just yet, you're going to figure it out eventually. Even if it takes the rest of your life to figure it out, there is a reason that you are here, and you are worth being here, and happiness. You are worth your own happiness and striving to do well. So that Nine of Wands is clarified by the Two of Cups, the Six of Swords, the Five of Pentacles. The Death card is at the bottom of the deck. Some of you are going through a difficult situation of grieving the loss of somebody. It's hard to move forward because you keep feeling that with this situation, it's hard. You've gone through an ending, and even though people tell you like, oh, you'll heal, you'll get better, things will get better, they'll improve. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be honest with you. I've never felt when people say you'll get better, things will get better after losing somebody like that. I never felt that. I don't know anybody, even in my grieving counseling sessions that I went to, felt that. But you know what? Things get a little bit easier. They get more manageable. But remembering the people that you lost and the people that you love in a very positive way is what helps you to keep that strength, okay? And to know that they wouldn't want you to be sad. But taking your time that you need to get through a difficult situation is understandable. Now, others of you are not going through that kind of grieving. You're going through financial situation. You keep trying to move forward and you're like, every time that I try to make things right in my life and I find someone or things are going good, it moves towards the direction of I end up losing this person, or I'm going through a tough financial situation. And so I feel like some of you started a new job or something like that, moving forward with that did not improve your financial situation because you have a lot of debt. And you want that debt to end. You're like, why does this karmic situation keep happening? There's little things that, we all have to change in our life, especially when we overspend or we don't have the means to pay off certain things. So take care of what you can and take care of the rest later. Does that make sense? So especially if you got to have a place to stay, absolutely. Take care of what is main priority and the rest, take care of it later. So the Hierophant, let's clarify that because this is your internal energy affecting your situation. Get that someone that was close to you, I'm going to say it like this, somebody who was close to you that you really loved and felt was your soulmate or like the love of your life and you both wanted the same thing, they've moved on and you don't know how to get them back or like get up and say something to them, and so you just feel hurt by the situation, like what do I do? Because a Hierophant's telling me you know what to do, you love this person, but you're not doing anything about it. Like you're guarded from telling them that you care about them, and so things aren't moving at all. That seed is just there, but it's, it's in your hands. You haven't actually planted that seed to make this person know that they're it. But if you did, how much would grow from this? How much love, how much abundance would come from this situation? So also with the Hierophant here, this is a spiritual lesson that if you keep guarding yourself from all the blessings that are all around you, even whenever there's so little here, Libra, to start, and they're just seeds that haven't sprouted yet, if you keep missing those because the external energy, which is around you, that's happening fast. Remember, things are happening fast, so you've got to reach out and grab a hold of whatever's out there for you that comes in the form of a blessing that can really change your life. If you're not seeing that, and you're not acknowledging it because you're guarding yourself and you're in your own little bubble here, then you're going to miss that abundance. There's so many abundant things that you can create in your life to make things really beautiful for you. But, a higher being, if you believe in God, the universe, spirit guides are trying to let you know, we keep giving you seeds to plant and grow here, but you got to stick to it. And it might be difficult at first, but something is going to shift and change here. Let's go ahead and clarify that Eight of Wands for the external energy affecting your situation. Yes, so things are happening really fast around you, and the universe is trying to push you to step outside of your comfort zone, to take a little bit of a risk towards like what truly makes you happy. Be creative here. Even if it's in love, if you're like, well, I was in love with somebody else. Yeah, this really does come in the form of love. You're getting distracted with other things and it comes off as like you're being lazy. You're like, what? I am not a lazy person. I understand that, but it's coming off that way with that Four of Cups. Like all of these cups of love, of things that people are handing to you, like, hey, let's hang out. Hey, I want to offer you this job. Whatever it is happening in your life, the universe is really pushing things in your direction. And they really want you to stop sitting at home, because there's love all around you. There's creativity. There's true happiness all around you in so many different kinds of unions, whether you're looking for something romantic, career related, slated to improve your life financially. And those are being offered to you. But if you keep going, that's not what I want, because you're so stuck on one thing that isn't changing, it's time to look at what needs to change so you can start improving things for your best growth in life. And maybe that's just an alternate route for now until you get on your feet, or you get to a point where you want to shift things back to what you wanted. Or maybe starting something new will open your eyes to the fact that whatever has been making you feel like you're at rock bottom here, with something not improving or something that is not changing, and it just feels like it's really difficult, especially when it comes to your financial situation and your security. This new situation of you stepping outside of your comfort zone and exploring things here is going to show you, wow, why did I keep myself stuck right here? When all this time, there were so many beautiful things happening around me. There was so much that the universe was trying to offer me. There was so much abundance right there. So many doors being opened that I refused to see because I was stuck looking in this direction of what wasn't working out. So let's go ahead and clarify the moon for your outcome. Yeah, what you don't see working behind the curtain, right? Because that hasn't been revealed, is definitely, a relationship. But it requires you to walk away from something that doesn't work for you, which can feel very difficult. Walking away from something that you've known for a long time, or something you've wanted for a long time, or something that you have been holding on to that's not making you happy anymore, that keeps stressing you out because it's hard to make that change. It's not easy. And you feel like, well, I don't want to get heartbroken. I don't want to be disappointed. I don't want to go through suffering. I just want things to improve. Absolutely. And there is definitely the Three of Pentacles, okay, the Eight of Cups, and the Nine of Swords. So what's hidden behind that moon is the fact that there is a relationship that wants to work. There is, there are people that want to weave together something beautiful with you, that want to create something beautiful with you. But it does require you to walk away from something else that's just not making you happy, that's causing you more stress and more disappointment and more unhappiness than anything. But, you have to reach out. You have to, this is what Spirit wants you to do. I'm not telling you to do anything. I'm just reading the messages. I feel like some of you are like, you are really demanding today. I promise it's not me, but this is what Spirit wants you to know. The universe wants you, your support team, your spirit team, your guides want you to know you have to step outside of your comfort zone and accept something else that's beautiful, that's right there for you. Because if not, you're going to continue to feel the way you're feeling. And what's that saying? Like, doing the same thing, expecting different results, almost is like, well, I guess it is the definition of an insanity. But, it's like, you can't, if you keep thinking that something's going to change. Someone once told me, I'm going to say this real quick, and then we'll go ahead and get your oracle message. But a really good friend of mine once told me when I was going through something like this, right? I kept doing the same thing, and I was like, it's going to get better. It's going to change. He said, haven't you watched this movie at least 50 times? And I'm like, what do you mean? And he's like, think about it. This situation you're in is the same movie that you have watched at least 50 times. Is the outcome ever different, or does the ending always end up the same? And I was like, you know what? It is. It's like a movie, a replay of a movie that we have in our life of doing something and thinking, well, it's going to change. The ending is going to be different. It's going to get better. But what life is trying to hand to you, Libra, is something beautiful, but it does require you to walk away from something else that isn't making you happy. And that can be stressful. I feel like some of you really are consistent with keeping the same kind of thing happening in your life of, I don't want this to change. I just want it to get better. But, your spirit team is like, okay, we got to make a little bit of a change right now so that way you can feel better. So what do you want Libra to know about their reading? Oh, you got this one too. Okay, you watched me shuffle. So some of you either have placements in Gemini or dealing with the Gemini situation, for others of you, but embracing enthusiasm. Gemini got this as well. Shout to the heavens with happiness. If you want happiness to fill your life and you want it to show up faster, you have to start with positive affirmations and what you want as well. And then taking shelter. The answers are within. So what you're trying to figure out and what you want to change and what you want to improve and get better in your life, take that time to take shelter, spend some quiet time alone and thinking about what really is going to make you happy and taking that first step forward, because the answers are within you. So you've got to make that decision for yourself. You would know better, but you have to clear your mind of all of the hard things happening and focus on what's going to make me better right now, or at least move me in the direction of feeling better as well. So this is what I have for you, Libra. If it resonates with your situation, go ahead and hit that like button. I will see you in your next reading coming up. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.